Hello, this is Dr. Vinay, and today I'm going to point out an important thing, especially for the vets. Most of the veterinarians, they spend half of their professional time on the road, traveling from home to work or from places, and even I'm traveling right now. But one thing I've noticed, a lot of people, they don't follow safe practices. Like when they're driving bikes, they are not wearing helmets, and they are attending phone calls. When they're driving cars, some of them are not wearing seat belts, some are not still attending phone calls. Let me tell you, yes, it's the nature of our job. We have to attend our phone calls, and sometimes there are people who have to reach us immediately. But we need to understand that we need to be safe. I've seen people compromise their safety. So this discussion is especially about how to be safe on the road. So this might sound a little bit strange, but believe me, I'm making a note of how many veterinarians have been involved in the road traffic accidents, how many have fallen down, how many of them have broken rules. As a law-abiding citizen, no matter what your profession is, we still need to follow the rules and regulations of the country. So one thing that I would like the veterinarians to understand is, yes, attending calls is important, and even I attend a lot of calls. So that's why I have a Bluetooth on me. If you see, my Bluetooth is always connected to my phone. Even my phone, technically I'm recording, but it is kept on a stand, so it's not disturbing me. And my hands are on the steering, I'm watching my road, and I have a Bluetooth connected. If someone wants to reach to me, I can attend the phone call by touching it. Now my Bluetooths are even more specific, because I'm doing surgery most of the time, I'm attending or I'm driving most of the time. So even if with my hands scrubbed in, all I have to do is press the button on and off with my shoulder. Okay, so in that case, my sepsis is still taken care of, and I can attend the phone call and at least tell them I'm in the middle of the surgery, or if something is really important, I can tell them quickly and get back to them later. And not attending phone calls in the middle of emergencies, that is also difficult, because sometimes my colleagues, they call me in the middle of a procedure, in the middle of an emergency, and I need to guide them even if I am in the middle of a procedure, and at least some information has many a times it has helped a lot of people. So how do you know when you're driving? So first thing is, never take your eyes off the road, never take your steering wheel out of your hand, and never compromise on your own safety, no matter how important or urgent things might be. So one important thing that I learned from one of my colleagues, professional colleagues, so whenever you're driving, you just have to do a small test. You just have to say, you have to place a virtual like an object in front of you, and just say, am I too close? If you're able to cross that object before you finish the sentence, then most probably you're too close. Okay, so you have to maintain your distance, and always make sure the rule of 3 times checking. I do it every time, in surgery also, in anesthesia also, and in my day-to-day life also. So I would check the mirrors. These 3 mirrors are very important, and the blind spot mirror is especially important, that you are able to check it, and always make sure that you drive in a straight line. So someone, if he's overtaking you from the left also, it doesn't matter. And always keep safe distance from the vehicle in front as well as the vehicle in back, because we don't want to get involved in a road traffic accident. A veterinarian has to be an excellent driver, because half of the time he spends on the road, and I'm no different. Even I spend a lot of time on the road, and you need to make sure that you're well hydrated, especially if you're going for long drives. It's very important. Now I have my water bag with me, and always check all your mirrors. So this is my first mirror, that is the second mirror, and I have the blind spot mirror as well. Always give indicators at least 30 feet, 50 feet, or even 100 feet in advance, and make sure that you change the lanes properly. Often there are stickers which says that veterinarians drive like animals, but it doesn't have to be like that. We can be well disciplined, and it's very important to remember that all our skill is dependent on our physical ability to do it. So we don't want to lose it for any reason, because since we all have to try to be in one place so that we're able to take care of our patients. So am I too close is something that will be important for you. Then try to use the Bluetooth, but try to use it on the left ear. That is very important. See, because in India we have these right-hand drive vehicles. I mean, this is the right side, so you need to have this ear open so that you are able to see the vehicles, signs of the vehicles. Always make sure your mirrors are set. Yeah, blind spot mirrors. A lot of people don't have them. That's important. And the reverse cameras and sensors, especially if your vehicles are big. Always make sure that you have them. And I often give the same examples also when I talk about anesthesia monitoring. Anesthesia monitoring is quite similar to driving. In driving, you're driving your vehicle and yourself to safety from obstacles, from turns, signals, unruly co-drivers. And it's very important to stay calm and focused on the road. And the same thing in anesthesia also, when I talk about monitoring, I always tell them that watching the road is like watching respiration. Holding the steering wheel, that means you're in contact with the patient, and being sitting in the driver's place is like physically being present and watching and monitoring everything of your patient. And just like in driving, you're maneuvering yourself to safety. In an anesthesia, you're maneuvering your patient to safety. And safety is from bradycardia, tachycardia, respiratory distress, agonal gasping, pain, too deep anesthesia, too light anesthesia, hypothermia, hyperthermia, and loss of blood. And there are so many things over there. Bradycardia, tachycardia is there. And always make sure that you do check everything. Don't change your lanes. Like I have already given my indicator, but if you see, these people are not at all respecting my indicator. So a good driver is the one who would watch out for the other driver's mistake and make sure that he doesn't get caught in between. And the same thing I'm doing. I'm watching my blind spot. I've given my indicator, but these people are not at all respecting. But then we also have to be safe, right? So irrespective of whether they are safe or not, I am always a safe driver. Okay, so this was in this. Another thing that I was trying to say is there are some read out loud softwares which are really free and very effective. So what I usually do is when I drive, most of the times I put on a book that or a topic that I want to listen to, and I would just switch on the button and I would listen to it. It's just like looking songs, but it gets more meaningful. A lot of veterinarians often say that I don't have time to study. Oh, why not make use of this time? See, now I'm technically driving, but I'm making an educational video for my vets. And I have been listening to books for several years now, and that has significantly improved my study time per day. I would say earlier if I would have been struggling to find half an hour, now with the read out loud softwares and the smartphone technology, I can find like 4 hours every day to study, and that has significantly improved my surgical skills, anesthetic skills, my theoretical knowledge, my understanding about my subject without actually worrying about completing my day-to-day tasks. So whenever you're doing unproductive things, I'm going to say where you don't have to focus on that. You can always focus, you can always put on your software, get your headphones, get your earphones. Bluetooth earphones are very popular and they're very convenient also. And you can listen to your books, and that will significantly improve your skills. Just like it has helped me, I hope that it helps you as well. And that's all for now. I'm going to listen to a few more books. I have a long drive. I'm driving right from Udupi to Pune, and believe me, it's not at all exhausting. And I'm studying as well. I'm trying, and I'm staying hydrated also, taking regular breaks also. And because I have spent so much time on the road, I thought maybe this video might help my other veterinarians also, who also spend a lot of time on the road. So a veterinarian, apart from being skilled, remember, you need to be a safe driver and you need to be a good driver. And I hope my veterinarians and my veterinary community feels this information as informative, and it might help you in some way or the other. Thank you so much.